They call me monster now, but monsters are made, not born. So let me tell you how I was undone by the gods, and then remade. I was the youngest Gorgon, the mortal one. My sisters Steno and Euryale were carved from chaos and rage. I was carved from sea foam and starlight. You asked me what happened. The real story, not the one they chant in temples. I was devout. Can you believe that? I believed in order, in wisdom. I served her with everything I had. My hands were for prayer and for the sword she taught me to hold. I felt chosen, seen. Then he came, the god. And his desire wasn't a request. It was a weather event. It was the tide coming in, and I was just sand. I said no. I fought. But what is a wall against the ocean? Afterwards, I lay there on the cold stone. I remember the taste of salt in my own blood, and I thought, she will understand. My goddess will see me broken, and she will be my justice. Oh, my friend, her justice was colder than the floor. She looked at me, her violated priestess, her temple stained, and all she saw was a stain herself. An insult to her purity. The wrong victim. She didn't punish him. She curated me, fixed the problem. If my beauty drew the wrong kind of gaze, she would remove the temptation. She turned my hair into a nest of serpents, made my very sight a weapon of solitude. She made my pain monstrous, so no one would ever have to look at it, so they could call it evil and slay it, instead of questioning the God who caused it. So, I ran. I live in the quiet now. The men who find me, they don't see a woman. They see a trophy, a monster to be cleared. They look at my face and see a legend, not the story. They never see him, they never see her. They just see the Gorgon. The weight of it is not the snakes, it's the loneliness. It's knowing you are permanently misunderstood, that your fate has been sculpted into a cautionary tale for others. But here is the secret I whisper to these stones, the power she gave me to punish. I've kept it, it's mine now. It's the only no that cannot be overruled. My gaze is the final argument, but I am not the monster they needed me to be. I am a woman who was wronged by heaven itself, and then made into the lesson. So let them come, let them call me a beast. Their statues make a fine silent garden, and in this garden, I am the only one who gets to speak. There's a strange comfort in this cave sometimes. The silence isn't always lonely, it's honest. Out there, words are twisted. Here, the only sounds are water dripping, stone settling, and the soft hiss of my hair. They're not so bad, you know. They're warm. They react to my mood. Sometimes I think they feel what I don't. The curse didn't hurt at first. It was a numbness. Then I felt it. The weight gone from my scalp, replaced by movement. Little hearts beating against my temples. Their hissing was all I could hear. My own hair, whispering my shame for me. Do you think she ever thinks of me, Athena? In her gleaming city does a shadow cross her heart? Or am I just a lesson filed away? A story used to warn other girls about divine vanity. Sometimes I wish I could ask her. The men who come, they never choose life. They choose the story. The one where they're the hero and I'm the trophy. The last one who came, he had his lover's ribbon tied around his wrist. I saw it as he raised his spear. I thought, she is waiting for you. Go home. But he didn't see a person to pity. He saw a thing to kill. So I showed him what a thing can do. Now he stands by my spring, a monument to his own choice, the blue ribbon still on his stone wrist. I keep it fresh, a strange penance. Do I hate my goddess, Athena? Some days it weighs like a cold stone in my gut. Other days I just feel tired. She made me a weapon because she felt defiled. She turned my body into a temple of her own rage. But this power, it's mine. She cast it upon me like a net, but I've learned to wear it like a mantle. I am the last breath these heroes will ever know. They come with lies on their lips, about glory, about cleansing the land. My gaze cuts through all that. It shows them the solid, unyielding fact of their own end. No balance, no last words, just stillness. So no, I don't pray anymore. I don't hope. I tend to my cave, my sisters and my grim garden. I am the guardian of a truth too sharp for the world to hold. Sometimes the victim becomes the land, and the land is allowed to defend itself. That's my garden, full of brave, foolish men. They don't see me. They see the monster from the story, a prize for their war. They never see the girl who loved the smell of incense. But here's the thing I've learned. The only truth the snakes whisper. The power is mine now, not hers. She gave it in anger, but I hold it. This gaze that ends men, it sees them clearly. It sees the greed, the violence, the story they've already written for me before they even draw their blade. So let them come, let them call me monster. I am Medusa. The girl from the temple is in here too. She is angry, she is unforgetting, and she is finally safe behind these stone-making eyes. Remember me that way, not as a caution, but as a woman who turned her cage into a fortress. Remember me not as a monster, but as a landmark, a warning that says, here, a god's cruelty and a woman's survival met, and the earth itself changed shape. That creation did not leave me, that not everything I touch turns to death. So this is my truth, my friend. I am not just the sum of what was done to me. I am the quiet in the aftermath. I am the one who remembers the girl with the raven hair, and I am the one who protects her memory with a gaze that turns armies to stone. My legacy is not the terror I invoke. It is the resilience they could not petrify. They took my face, but they could not take my will. My heart beats slow and steady here in the dark, and it is still my own. My name is Medusa, and my name and my story will never fade, not as long as one person remains to hear it.
If you enjoyed this story, help out the channel by clicking like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell. Share your thoughts and ideas in the comments. We appreciate it, and it'll help out the channel. And until next time, this is Epic Mythos Unveiled. Thanks for watching.